Hello and welcome back to Let's Play MLB 07 the show. I'm Circle Master, and joining me and Flaccid J Pnurtis are the Disco King Disco
Hello.
and the inimitable Ms. Chris.
Hello.
You might remember Ms. Chris from Detroit Become Human because that sure was an LP.
That was an experience.
And speaking of experience, we don't have any, so we're stuck in the minors on the Syracuse Chiefs, the minor league club.
$11,000 a year.
We got, what, $31,000 for our salary contract negotiation?
Wow.
I think the league minimum is 30.
Okay.
So I asked for an extra 1,000 and they foolishly gave it to me, even though they were the only team offering me the only contract for only 1 year.
Wait, $31,000 for 1 year? That's not bad.
I mean, that's...
I just know that, now mind you, this is in 2020, I guess.
As with the skyline behind us, we welcome you all to Blue
I mean, I don't think the rate of inflation between 2007 and 2020 is that high, but like, I was making more than $31,000 a year when I had a real job before the migraine started.
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing, is that the minor leaguers don't pay like much at all.
Rex, let's begin with you. What are you going to be keeping your eye on in this ball game?
Oh, there we are. Flaccid Pnurtis fighting.
Ooh, betting fifth.
Biff.
With that name, you're gonna end up on the Cardinals.
I mean, it is the hope that I end up somewhere and don't just get sacked at the end of the season for being bad.
Oh, right. Okay, so, like, with the name, you might end up on the Cardinals, but you might just end up puttering out and becoming a gym coach.
I might just become the poor man's Tony Lasorda before the Slim Fast.
Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right.
You already have. Look at that wide boy.
This is how I'm starting.
One pitch out to start the home first.
And he's got the 70s porno/motorcycle cop mustache and graying mutton chops. It's amazing. He's 18 years old and he's already dead.
Number 69 digs in at the plate.
I had no idea we were playing as Paul Blart Ball. Look at that beefy stance.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle.
Those little twiggy arms.
That is through into center field, a base hit.
I actually succeeded at my first goal. It's amazing. I should retire right now while I'm still batting 1,000.
Well, you're betting 1,000 in the minor league.
We'll get his first
I mean, it's still something. How many people can say that they had a perfect batting record in the minor leagues of professional baseball?
All I know is that, like, I need a compilation. So in the thread, I need a compilation of fat baseball men running.
I mean, we're going to have to rely on people in the thread for that, because I used my one reference of Tony Lasorda.
What a
the umpire who was right on top of it.
I specifically asked the thread. I knew you wouldn't.
That's why I have co-commentators. I don't know anything about baseball.
You're the one betting 1,000 in the minors. You can't
No,
tell us you don't know anything about baseball
Pnurtis
anymore.
here, and that's a video game. I know about video games.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I'm just waiting for that tooth gland. At some point, we're gonna get one.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside.
Poor Circle Master doesn't know what we're talking about.
I don't. It's 3-2, but I'm pretty sure we don't have a full count, so I can't just book it.
You do have a full count, but it isn't 2 outs.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Ball 4, so it's first and second now.
My brain put it in the wrong order when I said it.
A lot of pitches. That was a great at bat.
Yeah, I just saw Flaccid warp to second.
Will step in now.
Look, man, he didn't want to walk there.
You thought you could slip that one by me? No.
I mean, I don't have control over it. It's being simmed as soon as the walk is registered.
First pitch coming.
I'm on to you,
Now,
2007
check swing,
Sony
but he
San
holds
Diego
up in
office.
time. Ball 1.
And he won't want to play around here. He'd love to get a double play ball if he can.
And like, I want one. Yeah, it's like I know like a bunch of
well
stupid.
here out to the deep part of left field.
Oh,
And he's able to track this one down on the run for route number 2.
I don't think he even would have made it if I held up. Like, I completely screwed it up, but it's still the same outcome.
Number 10 will be the batter.
fairly successfully.
He doesn't even get a name. He's just number 10, just like I'm 69.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Ooh, we gonna start all these stranded or?
Yes, I'm going to be left stranded. This is the minor leagues. Unless I try to steal third for some reason.
And he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Yeah, nobody here is gonna strike out.
I mean, you might as well practice stealing. Now's as good a time as ever.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball hit hard to third.
Oh,
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
At least he put it into play.
yeah.
It almost worked.
Time to move forward.
I
to the bottom
thought,
of inning number 3.
Okay, so did he have his cap underneath the batting helmet?
You think they model that? They just have the batting helmet in their hand,
Makes his way to the
or
plate.
it's on their head.
Here in the
There's
bottom
no,
of inning number
there's no
3.
removing it or anything.
Okay, can I just say that Humberto is a good name?
Should I have been
Real
Humberto
solid
Pnurtis?
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is
I like to
in
think
the
that
air
Humberto
toward
is
the
his
gap in
actual
right
first name, but
center.
everyone called him
Number
Flaccid.
69 is there to make the catch, and it's one pitch.
That's his
one
baseball
gone.
nickname.
Sure, before he got
Left
skinnier.
that fastball up that time, but he got away with it and got him to fly out.
Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, I get to play defense again. Darn it.
Dustin Moore
You're so good at it,
steps in
though.
now.
I mean, only when they actually hit it to a place I can reach. In spring training, they kept hitting it to the corners, and I had no chance.
Well, that's why you gotta
The
become
ball
lean
hits in the
beans.
air to straightaway right. And he can't track it down. A base hit.
Look at that cannon.
Boy, and I don't know what happened.
I mean, I could have tried to throw it home, but it would have rolled half the way there.
Thought you did try to throw it home, not as far as it got.
No, I intentionally did the cutoff throw.
Was
Look, I learned my lesson
Number
in spring
69
training.
will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Okay, let's get a double here.
He is almost as short as the catcher squatting down.
First pitch on the way.
he's impossible to strike
And
out.
it's on the outside corner for a strike.
Ooh.
One out and a runner on second base.
Burger. I'm just like reading the score here with the abbreviation.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
Yeah, Pnurtis is known for his patience.
1-1 on the way. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That was fun.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room
How did-
back there.
How did you pop that ball up?
I have no idea.
For route number 2.
That's the magic of Flaccid J. Pnurtis.
Time to join
At
this
least
one
I didn't
now in the
strike
bottom
out,
of
though.
inning Number 5.
He's a full head shorter than the pitcher.
Dustin Moore will dig in. He singled his last time around.
He's so small and yet so not small.
He is a wide load.
The wide load.
Sliced down the line at first. Base hit.
He just looks like a Little League catcher.
Did that bounce on
You
the
just-
way to the cutoff man?
Probably.
I
Looked
did.
like it.
We'll have to check the instant replay on that, except I'm not going to do that much editing to this video.
69 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Poor wrist.
Hey, you guys are in the lead.
Yeah, that's McD's fault.
Nothing in 1.
That was
That's a
almost a
confident
meatball
pitcher that
knuckle.
gets started at bat with a changeup.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That was far too high. It looked like a normal height pitch, but for me, that was way too high.
Oh, the high ones are a bit tricky.
Sliders strike
Oh, you're
3
kidding me. That
balls,
was
and that's a
low.
pitcher's hit right there. 2 gone.
Yeah, he'll foul
Ooh.
out, so he'll know what to look for next time.
Oh, and it was a filthy pitch. Absolute filth.
Number 9.
I'm surprised
will
you
be
got
the
2
batter,
pitches in a
1
strike
for
zone
2
that
thus
small.
far.
No, that wasn't in the strike zone. That was low, and the ump did a bad call.
Yeah, that's what makes that pitch just filthy. It was just like, oh,
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this
Oh, come on.
will get into the crowd.
come on,
Run Flaccid.
Time to move ahead to the
Oh, he
top
jumped.
of inning number
Yeah.
7.
I did make him jump, but he was still like 5 feet short of getting to the wall when I did.
Number 69 will get another crack.
All that spring training paid off, though. He's learned to jump.
It looks much
Maybe
worse
some
against the
spring
back wall where
conditions.
he jumps and still can't reach the top of the wall.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
oh.
He's got that thing falling right through the zone here.
Well, the good thing is, at least the other players are carrying
Swing and miss as he
Why?
raises on the fastball. 1-1.
That thing's almost in the dugout. What are you swinging at?
Flaccid J Pnurtis is 1 for 3 with at least 2 catches today. If anything, he's carrying the team.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is out in front of the mound.
Maybe I should have tried to lay down a bunt instead.
And the side is retired.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a bunt.
Oh
We'll
man.
move
You,
forward. This one
I'm gonna
keeps
bunt
the
with
action
2
on
outs
the
on a
bottom of the
3rd
7th.
strike pitch. Or did I only have 1 strike at that point? I don't even know.
I get two.
There you go.
John East
That's
gets
the
another
high
shot now, 2
IQ
for
play is
3
to
in the
bunt
game.
when you're down 2 strikes and also 2 outs.
No, it's ABB. Always beat bunting.
And here's the first pitch.
ABC always bunt,
Out in
Circle
front as he
Master.
yanks this down the
Yes.
line first. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play.
Worth a second look here. Not only does he knock the thing down, but great presence of mind.
Look
to
at this
get the ball
motivation.
quickly
I
to
can't let it get
second.
to
That's
Flaccid.
just a
Can't let it get to
perfect play.
Flaccid.
We'll move forward
Look,
to
if he
this
makes
one.
the play, that means I don't
Action on the
have
bottom of
to.
the 7th.
Yeah.
I get to stand in right field and do nothing.
Like,
Dustin Moore
Oh, no.
will get another shot now.
It's
2
if
for
I
3 in
I
the
have to
game.
catch this to save a run
uh-oh. It's
because
all
there's
on
2
you.
outs and a man on 3rd, and there's no way I'm gonna get it to home plate
Set, now the pitch.
if it drops.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
No, back,
Number
back, I
69
catch it.
is there, and he puts
They hit it
square
right
away
to
for
you.
the third
I know.
out. Great job there of working out a potential trouble.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to when you take up that much of right field. Still.
Okay, I've got to do something.
69 will dig in down
Yeah,
to
you know what to do.
through
Even a
the
sac
Even
fly,
if it's
right?
two
There's
men out.
no, there's 2 outs. I
Just
can't
some
do a sac
extra
fly.
insurance.
I feel like it's time for a suicide squeeze.
I don't know what that means exactly.
And
Bunt.
fastball
Means you- it means you
just
bunt.
misses
Oh.
ball 1.
At 2 outs?
Both teams right
Why
here
not?
with 11
Bases
hits
loaded,
in the
2
ball
outs, top of the 9th.
Yeah, I'll just drop
Time
it
to
right in
bunt.
front of the plate so the catcher can grab it and immediately get the out at home.
1-0 on the way. And that's
They'll
right
never
there,
see it
and we'll
coming. They'll be
keep it
so
at 1.
Oh,
confused.
that's not right there, you
Let him bring his
liar.
straighter.
It was right in the corner.
I would have just shanked that straight up somehow.
Now a
Yep.
fastball hit on the ground towards second.
Okay.
Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam.
You keep failing your goal, Circle.
Look, I put it into play. They're asking too much of Flaccid J. Pnurtis to actually score runs.
Sean Riggins will
You're
step
living
in,
up to your
1 for
first
2 in the
name there,
ballgame.
bud.
Look, it's our rookie season in the minors. We have room to grow even wider.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that he's not wide enough.
Not wide enough in
And
his
this is hit
skill
well
set.
towards the hole. And that's past the
Are you
diving
kidding
infielder
me?
for a base hit. Around first, heading for second.
Why did he run past it? This is going to be an inside the park home run right here.
The relay, but he
Oh,
is
it bounced
in
on the way
there.
to the cutoff, man. Wow.
Well, as soon
Look
as
at
he
this,
sees
I
those
went
things
right
lined
over
up,
it somehow.
puts in the afterburners, and he's able to
Fantastic
take it all
defense.
the way around the third
He just
base.
runs past it.
Track meet.
We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
Uh-oh. Bottom of the ninth.
And
There's a
nobody
guy on
out.
third.
And I
Throw
got,
him out.
this is the very next hitter.
2 for 4 in the ball game.
They're putting it back
They got a
on
game
me.
plan now.
They're putting it back on me again. They're like, wait a minute, if we hit it to right field, we win.
Here's the first offering. Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right
What
field.
is this icon?
69 is there. Let's see if they try it.
Throw it.
Well, that's a missed opportunity. He needs to hit that ball a little deeper.
That is your
to at least
triangle
get
of
the run in.
preload
What
for
is-
you to
what
like
is
get a
that?
running start to catch the ball and then throw it
Well,
somewhere.
runs at something of a premium in this battle, so it doesn't make
Which you
it
didn't
quite
need
as
because
hard
you
to
guys
find
are
our
Hey,
clearly
everyone.
victorious.
player of the game.
Yeah, man, you can
I
see
mean,
all the hits, including
Pnurtis
important
didn't.
runs, and he really supplied the
Somehow.
difference in this game as far as I'm
Pnurtis
concerned.
wins by proxy.
So that brings us to the conclusion.
Look,
of
I had one hit in me, and I got it out of the way at the very start of the game.
20% success rate. Just like my Tinder profile.
Look at this show off, succeeding 20% of the time. on Tinder. La-di-da, let him as movie star. The goal was don't strike out.
That was
Oh.
the one. That was the BS one,
That was
though.
your success.
That was no the.
Yeah, I need to see all these. I need to see those goals again because I think I need to apply that to my real life.
All right, how are you going to drive the run in real life? Because that was my last goal.
She's got a 20% Tinder profile success rate. I'm pretty sure she can figure it out, Circle Master.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Well, no. That's when That's when I use my Tinder profile to set other people up, right?
I mean, don't strike out. That one counts.
Yeah.
It is a fine night for baseball.
31,000 buys a lot at Grumpy Joe's Crab Shack.
Not as much as you-
Wait. Okay, so how much would you eat at Grumpy Joe's Crab Shack? $31,000.
Number 69 will be the batter.
I mean, that's how he became such a wide boy.
That's why he's Grumpy Joe now, because Flaccid J is eating him out of house and home.
It used to be Joe's All-You-Can-Eat Crab Shack, and
Off the plate and low.
completely ruined that.
And now we'll see the infield shift into double play depth right here.
I beat the shift, Circle.
1-0 on the way. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Well, that's one way to beat the shift. Just don't swing the bat.
I can't get a double play if I don't put the ball in play.
Don't strike out, Circle.
I don't have a goal this at bat.
Swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to
Oh.
deep center field.
So he crushes it.
So, yeah. He crushes it to the middle of center field.
Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3.
Not exactly backed up to the warning track on that one. Oh no!
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Game has rapidly gotten out of hand.
Gotta come up throwing for the plate on a base hit. I don't think that's within his wheelhouse.
Will step in. He's 0 for 1
Just
thus
bring
far.
that go to the cutoff man.
Also, I don't know whether X or triangle is home plate in this throwing configuration.
Well, that's a bit of a chicken pickle.
Late on the fastball there.
And you can't get it to either of those bases anyway, so.
Number 69 is there. Let's see if they test it.
It bounced twice before it got to him.
Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to get the run home. I think he'll take that.
We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number.
You've got the arm of a first baseman and the body of a first baseman.
0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yet here I am in right field.
I'd say the body of a left fielder.
Nah, he'll grow into it.
Ball 1.
And he's not afraid to run pitches inside
He's
on hitters.
only 18. He's got plenty of time.
Yeah.
The way this guy lives, he's going to be dead at 25.
Probably the trash.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Somebody will
Well,
find
they're
him.
afraid of you.
You know, if he was just a bit wider, he'd already be hit by this ball.
That's the real strat. Throw the stomach out so that every strike is also a hit by pitch.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Just have the gut hang over home plate.
Well, it sucks to get hit by pitches all the time, though.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold
Yeah,
strike.
just ask Anthony Rizzo.
Oh, you got this one.
Swing and a ball
Got
bounced back up the middle.
Oh,
And
whoa.
that is
I did have
into
it.
Center field, a base hit.
A
You
flash
have
special.
it! It's a beefy single.
Unfortunately, I didn't
That's
have
how
a
all your
goal.
singles are.
I tell you, no one likes the ball down there.
Of course. That was a beautiful hit, too.
As well as you can.
The only way Flaccid J Pnurtis
Having
gets
his
hits is
legs was
ground
that
balls
far
off the mound.
apart.
Oh my god, like, he's shaped like one of those weevil wobbles, like,
He's running.
I'm going.
Second.
You can't stop me.
Strike, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
He stole the pitch.
He stole second. He waddled his way there.
First pitch, and he's in there safely.
yeah, he's kind of duck-shaped, isn't he?
Even he looks surprised that he stole that base.
Has a look, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Good patience there to stay back and watch.
I don't think I can steal third, though. At least not without a
No,
wild
that
pitch.
dude.
Swinging a high pop-up. Right in the center of the diamond. Wechter
Oh, there were two out.
this one away,
Whoops.
and the side retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on.
Now it gives me a goal. Why couldn't it give me a goal last at bat?
Number 69 will dig in.
Because they wanted you to
1 for
actually
2 thus
succeed,
far.
and you did.
Yeah. When there are no goals, that's when you succeed.
No, I had a goal last game.
Yeah, and you failed them.
I succeeded at the first
Below the
one.
knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, and he'll lay off there and just take what's given to him.
And all you have to do here is not strike out.
Yeah.
So.
He could walk you.
Now a ball hit back up the middle.
Oh,
Oh,
And
another
that's
Flaccid
past the
special.
diving infielder for a base hit.
Look. There's nothing wrong with little ball.
Oh, yay!
The
I'm actually applauding.
Sabermetrics says you add up enough singles, it becomes runs.
0 for 2 thus far.
Yeah, you gotta play small ball circle.
I mean, he is kind of a small ball when you look at him.
There's nothing small about him.
Swinging a grounder to
He's
first.
short.
Are you
Might get
kidding
2
me?
here. One there. The
Yeah, you had no
Right,
chance there.
yeah, there was nothing I could have done except maybe shoulder tackle the first baseman to make him
No,
not
but you
get it,
avoided the
which I
double-
think is against the
You avoided
rules.
the double play. You were so wide that it took him an extra step to get around you, and it saved the double play.
What that means, though, is that I should have tried to steal again.
But
No, but if
the rest of the Jersey rule got rid of that.
I should have tried to steal on that one because it would have been the hit into the field, and I might have gotten there ahead of the throw to second.
Swinging on the first
Oh,
pitch
God.
as he hits this
Thank
one on
you.
the ground to second. Throw over by Adams, and that's the first down.
Your
of the
one
inning.
weakness, ground ball.
My one
Your
weakness,
greatest
somebody
strength
hitting
offense.
into me.
All they've been able to muster against
I
this
think his
guy.
whole
He's
weakness
really
is
shut
the
him down at
ground.
this point.
We'll look ahead
His
now.
greatest
Pick this
strength
one
is also
back
his
up in
greatest
the top
weakness.
of inning
The
number
ground
8.
ball. It's all he hits, and it's the one thing he can't field.
It's a double-edged sword.
Number
You
69
live by the ground
is
ball, you
in,
die by the
looking for
ground
hit
ball.
Number 3 in the ball game.
Can you imagine me getting 3 hits in a ball game?
Yeah, you got 1 hit in the first game,
First
2 hits
pitch
in the
on the
second
way.
game, so the next game
That's
you
not
get 3.
a ball game.
And this is
That
taken
is
outside for
exactly
ball 1.
yeah,
This thing
not
starts on
the
a strike. That's a
that
tough
used to be a
pitch to lay
sentence in
off.
my head before my mouse booted up.
I was like, we need you to be the hero of this game.
And this is hit hard on the ground to first.
Darn it.
Well,
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good hustle, though.
I didn't strike
Yeah.
out.
This pitch looked to be below the knee.
Yay!
But he got him to swing down on it for the out.
Oh no. We're in extra innings.
no, no.
Pnurtis is out of gas already. Now they're wanting him to perform in the 10th inning.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on.
How do we have 10 hits and only 2 runs? Look at this.
Lots of
They have 2 runs and 1
They have
hit.
2 runs on 1 hit.
Take that, sabermetric.
Well, one of them was the sacrifice fly because Pnurtis had no chance to throw it home.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a ball hit pretty
Oh my
well.
goodness, where's the
Carrying
thing?
right.
whoa, there.
Number
I couldn't
69
see where it
is
was.
unwritten and flag it down
I couldn't
easily. So
either.
one pitch out here to start the home half of the 10th.
Made it look
This guy
easy.
knows he's got a little
He
serve.
ran a little C pattern to figure out where the ball was going.
I mean, yeah, that's why they put him in
Time to
right
rejoin
field.
our ball game now as we're well into the extra frames.
Could you
Oh, no.
imagine the stupid BS rules that are for 2020?
Not good.
Number 18 will try to break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ball game.
He has 0 hits, and you have 2 hits. You're infinitely better than him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but except I'm not batting against him, I'm fielding against him.
Here's the first pitch.
I mean, if it's in the air, it's
Oh my
fine.
goodness.
And that'll get
And he
him
muffed
out
it.
there near the wall.
Oh,
And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
And that's the game.
And the winning run is across the
Defeat
score.
it.
Look, he just wanted to go home. It was the 12th inning. He was tired.
So they just do manage to eke out a
You
one-run
live by the
victory
Pnurtis,
today.
you die
Let's
by the
have a look at
Pnurtis.
our new era cap head
Mostly you
play
just
of
die
the
by
game.
the Pnurtis.
Not a lot of offense to go around.
I
in
think
this
a
one.
heart
The
attack will
offense
kill
we
him.
did see came from this man's bat. He's our upper deck player of the game.
Matt, he just had a lone hit in the game, but as you see there, it was a big one, no doubt, and it was.
Look, I did twice as good this game and still lost.
Hey.
You're batting 400, a modern-day Ted Williams.
Well, combined with the 200, does that make 300? Because, I mean, batting 300 is still...
In this particular instance, it does.
So he's batting 300 on his career. That's great. He got 2 goals out of 3. How many training points do I get for 2 goals out of 3? Go away, music thing. Oh, 45.